Time now for the Peter Channel Start Off News List, late Saturday, July 23rd, 2016. And just before the Peter Channel closes down for the night, a summary of the late night news headlines. 10 minutes to midnight on this late night. Peter Wiggins and your news headlines. Top story in Miami, where Tim Kaine took the stage alongside Hillary Clinton in Miami Saturday and offered his first greeting to voters as a vice presidential nominee in Spanish. Witnesses to a shooting spree at a Munich, Germany that killed 9 people record harrowing scenes of the terror attack on Saturday as a billboard grew outside the shopping center that was the scene of a shocking act violence just the day before. A wildfire in the Santa Clarita Valley has grown to more than 20,000 acres, prompting new evacuation Saturday for hundreds of homes and canyoneers, authorities said. University of Florida linebacker Christian Garcia made the most important stop in his life on Thursday morning as Garcia, who works security 101 Cantina in Gainesville, where UF is located, stopped to the assault in which a man was arrested on sexual battery. Tower Terror, the beloved Veterans elevator dropped the distance Cowboy eventually will cease to terrify thrill seekers in early 2017 in January, so it became a new Guardians of the Galaxy attraction and set to open in summer 2017. Thomas Sutherland was held hostage in Lebanon for more than 6 years that Saturday in Fort Collins, Colorado, according to Colorado State University, where he had been a professor. ISIS is claiming responsibility for killing dozens of people during a peaceful demonstration by a military group in Kabul, Afghanistan on Saturday. Vientiane Labs, for 49 years, the Unity of Southeast Asia's main group and has hinged on its final principle decision by conscientious. Istanbul, Ankara, President Tayyip Erdogan has started this grip on Turkey on Saturday, ordering the closure of thousands of private schools, charities, and other institutions in his first decree since the imposed a state of emergency after the failed military coup. Budapest, Hungary, the anti-terrorism proposals of U.S. Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump made the better option for Europe and Hungary Prime Minister Viktor Orban said on Saturday. The ace Baton Rouge sheriff deputy killed last Saturday and last Sunday went to help in another officer where he could have stayed safe and convenience store where working off-duty minister said at his funeral on Saturday. Philadelphia, the Democratic Party arrived here still divided over the results of the presidential primary season Ingrid nominating process, the Clinton-Kaine ticket, and ACT emails from the Democratic National Committee spilling onto Philly. A ship named Lady Luck began its list and stunt to create a new artificial reef on Saturday off the shores of the Papao Beach in Florida. No new leads have been reported in the search for Jesse Wilson, a 10-year Buckeye Arizona boy missing for more than 3 days, not 5 days. The Fox News building in New York City has Roger Ailes resigned as network chief executive in the aftermath of a sexual harassment lawsuit. China's group sucks in more debt for less pain. Investors are gearing up a big win Wall Street. Some of the biggest tech companies in the world are Facebook, Amazon, Google, parent Alphabet, and Apple. I will report results in the coming days. Washington, scientists have come up with empty-handed for the latest effort to find elusive dark matter, the plentiful step that helps galaxies like ours form. Curiosity can now fire at will, according to NASA official software developed by the Jet Propulsion Laboratory, allows Curiosity to select rockets to target its laser. Members of the Treatment Action Campaign marched to hand over a memorandum at the 21st International AIDS Conference in Durban last week. About 10% of U.S. adults have a sensation ringing in their ears, and the noise in their daily lives may be to blame, according to a new study. Food waste is found in America, and although the vast majority of Americans feel bad about foreign food, most of us think it would be hard to reduce the amount of food we throw away. New study finds. Boston, the University of Massachusetts won state and federal approvals of plans to protect the citizens' campus from natural hazards. In Winooski, Vermont, a 2-alarm fire at East Spring Street and Barrow Street fire department on scene with smoke and fire showing from multi-family dwelling. Peter Channel News time, 11:54 p.m. on this late Saturday night, and it is time now for our traffic and transit report. Let's study off on the MBTA, where the subway system is looking good on the commuter rail, looking good, and on the ferries, they are looking good. And now, take a look at the highways and byways of New England on this late Saturday night. Highways and byways of Connecticut and Rhode Island are looking good. Mass parking eastbound side, little slow just before 128 at Weston, and then mass parking eastbound side, stop and go from South Boston all the way to Logan Airport. But highways and byways of Massachusetts are looking good. Up in Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, highways and byways are looking good in Northern New England. I-87 on the southbound side, slow after the Canadian border up in Vermont. New York State 3 westbound side on 898 westbound side Little Swing Shit. Deputy stretch 190 on the southbound side Little Swing after the Canadian border up in Niagara Falls. Down to New York City, 95 on the northbound side Little Swing, the Bronx 95 southbound side slow around the George Washington Bridge and the Fox Deck Bridge on both ends, and the Bronx Washington Bridge on the northbound side it did slow go. Midtown Tunnel slow on both ends. FDR driving the southbound side it did slow from UN all the way at the Lower Manhattan, and FDR driving the northbound side it did slow around the Harlem and Lincoln Tunnel on the westbound side. It is slow go and Bell Parkway, Little Slow in the Brooklyn stretch. And the Jersey and the Garden State Parkway is out looking good, and Harbor Tunnel in Baltimore, it's a little slow. Peter Channel News Time, 11:55 on this late Saturday night. And it is Torno for a traffic. It's time now for a weather report on this late Saturday night. And take a look at the latest radar picture, and we're seeing a cluster of showers and thunderstorms stretching way up the Nantucket Sound, and a spotty patches of rain showers between Martha's Vineyard and Nantucket, and a little patches of rain showers around the Chatham, and little stretching way up the Chatham stretch up the outer Cape and the Islands. And zooming out just a little bit, and we're seeing some spotty rain showers around Eastport, Maine, and stretching in southwestern New Brunswick, and patchy rain showers southeast of Burlington, Vermont, and patchy rain showers around north central Vermont. Alright. 7-day forecast goes like this. For today, mostly clouds gradually becoming clear skies, about 66 degrees, northwest about 3 to 5 miles an hour. For Sunday, sun's got about 91 degrees, northwest about 6 to 8 miles an hour. Sunday night, forecast goes about 63 degrees, southeast wind about 5 miles coming in the evening. For Monday, it's electric showers at a chance of showers this afternoon, forecast about 96 degrees. Heat index values as high as 101 degrees, coming southwest wind 5 to 9 miles an hour afternoon, chest rate to 30%. Monday night, chance of showers also remain before 2 a.m. Some stores will discussing winds at every rain. Most gusts go to about 72 degrees, south about 6 miles coming after midnight. Chest patient 40%. Tuesday, most sunny, most gusts go higher at 95, about 69 degrees. Wednesday, most sunny, podcast coming 91, about 66 degrees. For Thursday, church showers at thunderstorms at 11 a.m. Parts of the most gusts go at about 8, about 68 degrees. Chest patient 35%. Friday, church showers, thunderstorms, parts of the most gusts go about 86, about 69 degrees. Chest patient 35%. And for Saturday, church showers, thunderstorms, parts of the go high about 84 degrees. Chest patient 30%. Currently, not near it is a fair skies, and the temperature is 68 degrees with a humidity 80%. And that is coming from Peter Channel South Off News. It's late Saturday, July 23rd, 2016. Have a good night. See you tomorrow morning with more reports. And now, time is 3 minutes before midnight on this late Saturday, and the Peter Channel is signing off for the night. This is Peter, so hope you have a good night, and see you tomorrow morning. Good night.